Hey guys, it's episode number 4. I'm Eric.
I'm Nathan.
And we are
Notes
and Nerds.
News.
Alright guys, so today is an exciting another week of news.
Dun, 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 dun,
We actually got quite a bit, so let's go ahead and kick it off, starting with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles!
News. Filming begins April 13 for this.
This year,
Yep.
Friday the 13th.
Dun, dun, dun. Release date for this is June 3rd, 2016, and
That's a hell of a turnaround for a sequel.
yeah.
Michael Bay is cashing in on this one.
Go back.
Of course, Nickelodeon probably wants to cash in big too, because the Ninja Turtles is a
Have you seen the market? Have you seen
franchise.
stores? Come on. David Green will be directing, and there is a rumored subtitle called House Show.
I'm kind of hoping that it has some. I'm hoping it's not the full subtitle and it's maybe a working subtitle, because Michael Bay is known to use the subtitle that helps explain some of the story, like Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Reign of the Fallen, or whatever. I mean, they all have something to do with what's going on.
It's not going to kill your typing finger to write heroes in a
Half show. It sounds kind of half-assed.
Yeah.
All right, big news too. I'm not sure if this is actually big news, but it's news. NBA Clippers, J.J. Redick, Austin Rivers, Matt Barnes, Spencer Haas, and DeAndre Jordan are going to be in the film, along with 5 unnamed Knicks players. I'm thinking this is one of those, ooh, they're in the film for like 5 seconds, because it might tie into Alessandra Ambrosio playing herself and the love interest to Will Arnett's Vernon in the movie. I'm thinking date night at an NBA game.
Yeah.
And that's the extent of it. Maybe some news coverage.
That's a New Yorker thing.
So I don't think it's much. I really don't think there's much going on, and that's the extent of it, and everybody's making, ooh, NBA stars! I don't think we're going to be seeing Turtle Jam anytime soon.
No.
I hope not.
No. Okay, we got Tron 3 subtitle rumored.
Yeah, Ascension. Now, here's the thing. Everybody's seen Legacy. Though we loved Legacy. It was an excellent film. The transition from the 1984 Tron to the 2007, 8, 9 Tron 2, it was an understandable adjustment. I mean, technology. Now, we all realize that in Tron Legacy there was the sentient data, self-replicating, self-aware, all that stuff. It was sentient data, and made the jump from virtual world to really real world. Now, Ascension can go one of two ways here. Either mankind has learned to jump into it, obviously, because we can. We've, Tron and Tron 2, or
they can invade our world.
The data is able to transition to ours. Now, the way that Tron Legacy worked is that, data that we create in the virtual world is stuck there. It cannot transition over because it just doesn't have DNA. The sentient data that was free-forming, free-roaming, and blah, 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 that created itself, essentially, it had digital DNA that, when converted into the real world, became real DNA. So I'm thinking it's one of these stories where maybe we're transitioning the data because something's happening in the virtual world. We don't know.
I actually can't wait.
I am anticipating the film. We don't have a release date. We don't have a production start date. We have nothing other than this. Disney is being tight-lipped.
Okay, Kevin Smith is working on a Clerks 3 and a Mallrats 2. Clerks 3 will begin filming June 2015, and Mallrats will begin in May 2016.
Yeah, I mean,
New TV. Pretty excited about this. The main core cast will return and reprise their roles.
Yeah. So if you don't know, we'd list them all off for you. But if you don't know who they are,
you'll get to see Dante and Perverted Randall and all the good ones that made the movies so awesome.
Oh yeah. But there's so many of them that are returning. We're not going to list them here or discuss them. But that's what IMDb.com is for.
Yep.
Now, we got another cool rumor, or not rumor, but another cool story regarding DC animated films, Batman 66. We had something there, we lost it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Adam West and Burt
Boy,
Ward.
wonder it's a brain fart.
Yeah, holy brain fart, Batman. Adam West and Burt Ward are reprising their roles as Batman and Robin. The movie's set for 2016 release. I'm thinking, honestly, this is a tie-in to the amazing popularity of the Batman series Blu-ray release. I mean, we're talking the original Batman, Adam West, Burt Ward series.
This could definitely be a tie-in movie.
I'm thinking it's capitalizing on it. I don't think it's a tie-in necessarily, but definitely capitalizing.
Yeah.
Money to be made.
Just got to do.
Now we got a huge thing here. Deadpool stuff. Oh boy.
Chimichangas.
Teaser image of Ryan Reynolds in full Deadpool regalia.
Oh.
If you haven't seen it, it's on his Twitter feed.
It's a nerdgasm.
Yeah, it's not one of those kind of images where you look at it like, okay, X-Men Origins version of Deadpool.
It's Deadpool.
You're sitting there scratching your head. If you squint just right, turn your head sideways, put your hand here. Yeah, I can totally see it.
No.
And this version of Deadpool,
BAM!
it's in your face, slap you with a chimichanga going, bitch, I'm Deadpool!
Yep.
It was,
they're staying true
yeah.
to the actual look of the character and bringing it into the real world.
There's certain things that you can't do in the real world versus comics, and yeah, they're making the updates. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
It's Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool laying on that bearskin rug, you know, the merc with the mouth, the smart ass attitude. It's right there in that photo.
He's got that look of draw me like one of your French whores. It's an amazing shot, and the costume looks fantastic. We saw a teaser image a while back with Ryan Reynolds showing a mock-up mask that was on one of those little dummy heads.
Yep.
He did it in black and white because the mask was pink.
Yeah.
But we was all like getting excited over this. Makes us blow our load in excitement here.
Yeah.
It was freaking cool. So we're excited, obviously.
Yeah.
Next, we got Gina Carano playing Angel Dust, and Brianna Hildebrand, who is pretty much an unknown in movies and television. I mean, she has nothing to her name.
But if they picked her, she must be good for the role.
She's playing Negasonic Teenage Warhead, which is actually a play on, or a kind of a nod towards a Monster Magnet song, which is pretty cool. She is a telepathic, precognitive goth mutant. Kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of badass.
Yeah.
No, we're really excited about this bit. We've been all worried about what is going to happen with the film.
Okay, well, we know how Wolverine Origins did their Deadpool. We were not happy. The look, the feel, you know, how Ryan Reynolds kind of had to fight for his language. And
for saying things, yeah.
Yeah. And this, they want to go more with the comic book. And Ryan Reynolds had said when they did this project that if it wasn't going to be close to the comic, he was not going to have anything to do with it. Well, I think he's going to get his way and make the fans extremely happy if they go this route.
I agree. The thing, too, is that they're really pushing for an R rating. They don't want to be PG-17. And I don't blame them, because Deadpool is edgy. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. I really hope that they get what they want, that we get what we want. We're getting a Deadpool film. We want it done right. We'll take it. If it's PG-17, we'll be happy.
From the get-go, it's been really, you know, stranglehold because of the budget, and you know, they're not really getting a lot of backing on this, but I think they're going to take that piece of coal and turn it into a diamond and see, like, see! See!
Fox did not want to do this, honestly, until the leak happened last year around Comic-Con. And when people just...
Or Fox.
Fox was just adamantly trying to take the video leak down wherever it was popping up, until one day Fox went, I think we got something here. Maybe we shouldn't.
Not everything's so popularly trendy sells. There is underground stuff like Deadpool that crushes it.
Let's stop doing rehashes and reboots and whatever from X-Men, and let's try going with something a little edgier and fun that fans are actually going to want to watch. Next is Suicide Squad news regarding Scott Eastwood and Raymond. I'm going to butcher your name. I'm sorry. Don't beat the crap out of me. Olubowale.
He is a boxer turned actor.
So don't beat us up for your name, because I'm sorry.
And Scott is the son of legendary Clint Eastwood.
We don't have any information regarding what roles they're playing or how they're going to impact the film, but we're expecting some big things for them because they are pretty good up-and-coming actors. And, of course, Clint Eastwood's son, Scott Eastwood, that's a name right there. So, that's pretty much it on that one.
Waiting.
Next up is Mark Hamill, we all know, is going to be reprising his role as the Trickster. Now, the kicker here with the Trickster is how it's going to be played out.
Yeah.
The original Trickster, Mark Hamill, is going to be in prison because he was put there, obviously, years ago. Joe West, Detective Joe West, and the Flash pull him out of prison because they need to track down the copycat Trickster, Axel Walker, who is being played by Dexter alum Devin Gray. Now, the thing is, obviously, at some point, both Tricksters decide to team up and take on the Flash. We do know that from speculation and expectations regarding the Flash franchise and season 2 coming out will be Mark Hamill is going not perish, and is going to help form the Rogues, which is a team of arch rivals or arch nemesis and supervillains of the Flashes that is going to have a huge impact next season from what we understand.
Yes, the producers and the directors are wanting to keep Mark around for a lasting character.
The Flash is missing one major thing right now. Granted, he's got the Reverse Flash that is an arch nemesis, a major arch nemesis, and he's got Captain Cold is another one. But these are characters that just don't have big bad guy type things. And I think Mark Hamill's Trickster is going to be one of those bigger-than-life kind of villains that might actually...
Well, already doing the character, plus Hamill's name alone...
Adds some weight.
Yeah, he's been around for like 4 decades.
He is a nerd icon. I mean, Batman the Animated Series as the Joker. He's reprised the Joker role in numerous other events and stuff.
He was in Adult Swim's Metalocalypse.
He's been, what we're saying, he's been doing a lot of voice acting, so he's got a huge impact with us as nerds as far as our viewing habits go. He hasn't done much in in front of the camera though. So it is going to be interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah.
But,
come on. He's Skywalker. Come on.
Last up, Doctor Who's Darville, is going to be playing a character named Rip Hunter in the Arrow Flash spin-off series that's going to be on CW. Rip Hunter is a Han Solo-esque type character that does time traveling. The big thing is that they're discussing is that his character is one of those that does things for his own benefit, but at the same time does it for the greater good in some cases. He's one of those characters, because of how he does things, we don't know if we should trust him or not trust him, whether he's a good guy or a bad guy.
He's not a hero or an anti-hero.
We don't know exactly what his endgame will be, other than the fact that, he does things that benefit him for the most part. So, that's a lot of news we covered today.
Yeah.
There was a few other things that have been happening in the geek world. I mean, you can always find them online. I mean, there's a lot going on. We just covered what we think is the coolest, and we want to share with you guys.
Nerdgasm.
So, guys, remember, you can catch this episode and all of our other episodes, not only on our YouTube channel, but also on our website at notesandnerds.com. Plus, we have other shows on there that we share, like Retro Gaming Nerds, and we're going to be sharing cross-website stuff for Music Hour. We also have our social media outlets right here, Google+, Facebook, and Twitter.
Ding ding.
And last but not least, we also have our Patreon page at patreon.com/notesandnerds, which can be right here. This way you can help support us by, giving us anywhere from $1 to $1,000. That helps us produce better shows and more shows for you, the fans. And you know what? That's not the last thing I forgot.
Yeah, we also have a shop at notesandnerds.com where you can buy our apparel.
stuff with our logo on it.
So you can pimp yourself out with nerdwear.
Yay! So guys, with that,
Kumbaya, my little toad.